おはようございます。Language please is now suspended for the last time before the end of the session. So this will be the last official school activity with before the end, where we'll at the final banquet. And this morning we have our last speaker of the season, Ms. Shigeko Sasamori. This is her 5回目ぐらいかな。Almost, I think, the 5th appearance at the Japanese school. And as everybody has been informed by your instructors, she was in Hiroshima on August 6, 1945. And Japan is the only witness of an A-bomb explosion in populated areas. They happened in the context of war. It is not our intention to talk about the justification of the use of the nuclear weapon or behaviors of countries, including US and Japan, during wartime. But the focus is to bring up the topic of what will happen if nuclear weapon is used. And it is a mission and responsibility that Japan, as the country, has for the human race. And Ms. Sasamori provides a strong voice in this effort. And so without any further delay, let's have introduction by Kuroton-san and Ji-san. よろしくお願いします。
皆さんおはようございます。上級クラスのシンです。
おはようございます。おはようございます。上級クラスのクローさんと申します。
今日は笹森茂さんにミドルベリーにお越しいただいて特別講義をしていただきます。
Today, Ms. Shigeko Sasamori has come to Middlebury to give us a special lecture.
それでは笹森さんについて簡単に紹介させていただきます。
Please allow us to tell you a bit about Ms. Sasamori.
1945年8月6日、広島に原爆が落とされました。
On August 6, 1945, an atomic bomb was dropped on Hiroshima.
当時13歳の笹森茂子さんは被爆をしてひどいやけどを負ってしまいました。
Ms. Sasamori, who was 13 years old at the time, was hit and severely burned.
奇跡的に命を取り留めた笹森さんは第二次世界大戦後の1955年に25名の原爆乙女の一人としてニューヨークでケロイドを治す手術を受けました。
Miraculously, she survived, and after World War II, in 1955, she became one of 25 young women called the Hiroshima Girls, who were flown to New York to receive surgery for their scars.
手術を終えた後、笹森さんは看護婦になりたいと思ってアメリカの看護学校を卒業してアメリカに残りベビーナースになりました。
After the surgery, she decided to become a nurse, and upon graduating from an American nursing school, she remained in the States as a baby nurse.
仕事を辞めてからメディアに取材されたり、人々の前で原爆体験の話をするように頼まれたりする機会が多くなりました。
After quitting her job, she received many opportunities to talk about her atomic bomb experiences via news reports and lectures.
広島長崎というドキュメンタリーにも出演され、今も核兵器廃絶の運動を続けていらっしゃいます。
She also appeared in a documentary called White Light, Black Rain. Even now, she continues to support the movement for nuclear disarmament.
笹森さんは今日、自分の体験と平和について私たちにお話をしてくださいます。
Today, she will share her personal experiences with us and talk about peace.
それでは笹森さん、どうぞよろしくお願いします。
Please give a warm welcome to Ms. Sasamori.
皆さんおはようございます。
おはようございます。
日本語が上手ですね。さっきご紹介ありがとうございました。Thank you so much. You want me to speak Japanese or English? Japanese no stop. Most English, right? じゃあ、校長先生の許可が下りたので、he gave permission to speak English, so I will English this group. And other time, all Japanese. Can you hear me everything? Yes. I'm 82 years old, so my mind is getting slowly down. So sometimes I make a mistake or forget, couldn't remember the words. So please bear with me in case my speak little confused. So just relax and your grandma talking to you. You are my grandchildren's age. So, well, I'm going straight to that moment, that day, August 6, 8:15. Normally, I was a junior high first year student, go to school to study just like you people. But that particular day, the first day, we had have to go out to the city. See, my school was just a little out to the city, the big hills on the other side of the hill. So if we didn't go to the city, maybe I didn't get this much damage. But city had to ask all the schools, junior high to high school kids, come out to the city to clean up the city. Those times, firebomb all the time, big cities, like Tokyo, Osaka, you people know those big cities. And like a tons of them, like a rain bombing. I saw on news bombing in Tokyo and in Osaka, many people firebombed and died. So somehow Hiroshima City didn't have one. But sooner or later, might have, because Hiroshima City was also a big city. So the city made the mobilized students to come to the city to help the people breaking the houses to clean up. Because in case the bomb dropped, they have to run away. The Japanese house was sort of stick together and no street wide enough. Therefore, they make breaking houses. The most men when a war, the women and older people breaks the houses. See, Japanese house was not now these days, the concrete and not that kind of building. Wood and papers and stuccos, that kind of house. So easy to break. So students had to come out and take gallons away. Those jobs we did. So anyway, that morning, day before night, we had a warning sign that airplane on the sky. So my mother woke me up and then everybody woke up and they went to get dressed and went to the shelter. Then after that, everything okay, come back to go back to sleep. The next day, I would have, of course, my mother gave me the good clothes, good new pants and shirts and things. So I went to sleep with that same one. Then the next morning, that day I know the working is to get dirty. I was lazy, I didn't change. So I took the old trouser, put up the new trouser. Sounds really, this is amazing thing. I didn't know bomb dropper, nothing of course, but I had two pants went there. That's why I didn't get burned on the half. Many other my friends burned the legs, and I couldn't get up the long time because wounded the leg, so I can just tap. But anyway, I start to go to the work. I heard the airplane. The Hiroshima City was such a beautiful day, and beautiful blue sky, no crowd, and just like this morning, it's really feel good. And then I heard the airplane. I looked up at the sky, and I saw that the silver airplane have a long white tails and looked so pretty, blue sky. Then I had a classmate next to me. I told her, look, pretty airplane. See, I knew that was the B-29, that's called B-29 in the luggage. Look at the B-29. We are looking because Hiroshima City airplane comes many times but never drop the bomb, so not afraid of it. Then I point up the sky. It's okay. Almost the same time, I saw white things coming down. And everything, just the same time, I got a very, very strong force. Not just wind, they knocked me down. It's very strong than the wind. Pressure, sort of. That much I remember. Then probably I was out of conscious a long time, because when I conscious up, and then I sitting up and look around, and pitch black, couldn't see anything, and I couldn't feel anything, and no hear, no feeling, nothing. Then that blackness go away like a heavy fog, slowly go away. You see gray and looking around, just like that. Then first thing I saw was people moving. That people wasn't students, already many different people, young and old. And then I stand up, and came to my mind was during the wartime, we students are told when something happened, a bomb dropped, no matter where you are, just follow the adult. So my mind, the firebomb dropped nearby us, so I have to follow. That came quickly. Then I said, oh, I should do that. Then followed, and I was lucky, nearby the riverside. By the time I got there, of course, sun showing, everything I can see clearly. Many people inside, came down the stairs to the river. They had a stone edges. Many people sitting and lying down in the water, and all the people, wounded people, bleeding or hurting, and see, that's why I said I was a long time unconscious, because those people already there, I was unconscious, and then I followed the people was coming out to different places to run away from the center. So those people are able to walk. And the people wound so bad that those people are most look like a pink or red people because all the bleeding or skin come off. Once skin come off, tissue is sort of a pinky because maybe blood coming out or something. Just horrible, horrible looking. And yet, I didn't hear anything, no one talking, nothing, because still my ears and my mind and the conscious is blacked out. I mean, couldn't feel. Probably too much is a shock, probably. Then everybody started going to water. I went at the edge of so many people already in there, I couldn't even see the water. And then I see the center. See, this river was closer to the ocean side, so very wide. All the people in the center with floating ahead. The water flows away to the ocean. Just not normal sight, everywhere, not just this place. Then all of a sudden I hear the baby screaming and my ears pop up. Then I can hear noise, the sound. Then somebody said, cross the bridge to go to the other side. So people started crossing. So I followed them. From there to about 1 mile away, finally I got to the place, elementary school. By the time I got there, already many people there, and also Japanese soldiers was helping. Then, oh, this place, I should be here. See, I still thought when, before the bomb dropped, we are training, like in case the bomb dropped, we should go to the center and take care of and all the stuff. So just to follow kind of things I did, and sit down under the tree, then out conscious. I didn't know who put me into the school, huge auditorium. I was saying my name and address, and may I have a water? Keeping saying, then pretty soon it was so hard for me to say, but I pushed myself. One more time, somebody pay attention. Because I thought my family may be looking for me. And so I stayed at the auditorium. Some men heard, went to my parents, my father's house in the district, went close to the city where I was. Told it. He didn't know my name because he couldn't hear, but said the address, the district, the district. And at the time, my father and mother was very fortunately didn't big damage. My mother was under the house, and the house wasn't flat, and the house was chipped inside. The things come on to her, so she got some bruise. And my father was outside. This is amazing. He did the same thing. He was, the early morning he went to the fishing and showing the neighbors, old men, and how much it's talking. Then he heard the airplane, same thing, so dropped the white thing. So he said, run, bomb, so he ran into the very nearby huge building for the fish sale, huge wholesale place. Soon as he get in, boom! Then the many boxes and things came out. He was just under the huge cement ice box the fish put in. So protect him the cement big huge thing. So he came out. Then those 3 or 4 neighbor men sitting in the same position, sitting, they got skin came off, hanging down, and sitting in the same position. All the pinky things. They didn't run away. That happened. Then, that also, my house was chipped, it doesn't exactly flat down. My mother able to came out and see, and then later my mother told me when she came out of the city, that was just before the fire started. House was all flat, and the roof. Then my parents had another house, the bigger house that down the hill. So she looked, she can even see my house and the veranda and things. So she walked to the roof to go there, but I couldn't do anything, everything flat. The neighbors, the sound she heard, so she said, where are you, where are you? Asking a name, but I couldn't find it. And then started fire because of the 8:15, everybody making breakfast, so the house flat down and it started. So then after I went to the auditorium, stayed 5 days, 4 nights. Finally, the man went to my parents' place because my father was writing a paper. This person is hibakusha. Hibakusha, you know hibakusha means? Hibakusha. Of course, they don't have any money, but they have to go, relatives. So that paper is like a money. They show them money, they can take a bus or train, and everywhere they have to go. So he was doing it to help people. That's why he had a big sign, district. So this man came to that place, see the sign, and I told my father and the child at that school, auditorium, heard this district. So my father said, anybody's child, relatives maybe, family come to looking for, so better go get it. And my mother, meantime, every day after her burnout, looking places, looking for me, and she just came home, she was sitting, and she was tired, but heard the child, so she said, I go with you. Even my father stopped, you're tired. Maybe Shigeko, maybe Shigeko. That's the thing. See, that's the parents' love, see, wished. So she came. She said, this story now I'm talking is all my mother and sister, father told me what happened because I was already knocked down. I didn't know anything of what happening. Everybody had a candle saying Shigeko, Shigeko. 100 people, like dead fish pushing all the floor kind of. So each one. Then she, very weak voice, here I am, I said. Then she looked at me, she couldn't recognize. Then she get on and, yes, yes, and she get. Then because she couldn't recognize me, it was, whether you make a toast and forget and smoking, then you pop it up, pick it up, you know what look like it. Black and rough, like just this kind of chair, rough and black. Whole things, and then also soaring, like a big basketball or something, soaring. Couldn't tell where the nose, where the mouth, but they took me home. That the 5th day after the bomb dropped. On the way, I can feel so they are carrying me, and then somebody saying, "Oh, look, there's still smoking coming up over there." You know, they are talking. So, then I got home. No doctors, no nurses, because they are nearby Red Cross hospital, big hospital, and many wounded people there, and the doctors, nurses, they are hurt too. But some doctors said he got burned, but he said, "I'm a doctor, I have to take care of the people." So he did it, that he wrote the story I heard, I read. See, so fortunately, my house wasn't flat down. Then they had the summertime, so we had a net, mosquito net. Do you know the mosquito net? Corner to corner. I was in there, and my mother stayed there, and father. And they both took turns to take care of me, because first thing my father did was cutting all my hair. My hair was all burned up, to stick in the hair and black. So couldn't tell where the face and the head, the thing. So he had to cut everything head off. Then my head scar didn't burn because the hair protected. Then also the girl's haircut like this. So hair covered my ear, so my ear didn't burn. The half forehead didn't burn. And under the half to the all neck to the chest and also hand. See, I didn't burn this side because I had a long sleeve shirt. Saying something covered. See, this burn is not fire burn, radiation. So radiation didn't hit the place. I didn't burn my old arms. But anyway, you can tell I didn't burn it. But after here, the shirt stick to shoulder and chest because of thing. But here the air between, so it didn't burn. It's very interesting. So I burned the front, I didn't burn the back. But anyway, he cut my hair, then he can see ears, if not burned, and about all the places, the black things, all the cut around and peeling off, and underneath was a very thick yellow puff. You know what that was? That was an infection, yellow puff. Can you imagine it? 5 days, no treatment. See, when I live now, survive now is sort of a miracle. Everybody think, oh, many friends are dead, the classmates and other school people. And then no water, no food, 5 days. Sort of a miracle to survive. Then those parts have to wash out, take care of them. They don't have no medication, so what they do cooking oil. Soaked any kind of material, churn it, soaked it, and wash away. And it started to open eye, nose, and mouth, and every minute they have to do it. Then everybody thought I would die every minute. My mother stay with me, sleep with me. Only she said she would come out in the bathroom, go bathroom. Then my mother, my sister, they was out of the city. They came back. And later, this kind of story, many years later, they finally told me. They, beginning, I asked how you find how it was, looks like it. Later, my mother couldn't tell me. And then finally, many years later, told me all this kind of story. And my sister also told me in the room, I was in the room going past to go to the bathroom, then smells horrible because of the infections. But I got well more than my classmates survived. One of the classmates nearby, she survived, but she had as I told you before, the legs burned, and so I can able to go see her maybe a couple months later. And she was so angry with me. Oh, you can walk. I cannot walk. My legs still. And many other people who burned, they didn't die same day. Many people, of course, died same day. But later, week later, 2 weeks later, slowly they died. And one, I saw the neighbors on the lift over the material, the house broken down, they build like a chicken coop. How do you call that? Shed. You know, just people able to under the roof. The good thing was the summertime, so we can do that. And under the place, the white maggot, because so many flies. While I was lying in bed, I hear the people talking. On the first couple of days, they couldn't work in the city. Outside the people come to see the relatives. They are talking, have to walk, cover the nose, the mouth, and the flush away the flies. So many. And the people, the back was all black because flies all over. So many. Because many people, dead body, wounded, so the maggot come up and make flies. And later, after the end of the war, I heard the American airplane came over to spray to the DDT. Have you heard the DDT? To kill all the flies. Can you imagine? So how many? Of course, most of people, nobody living in the center, still broke houses. Then I'd like to show the picture. People must know where I was from the ground zero. How much every time? I don't know that too much is talking too much. You're so sweet. I love you. Yeah. This is the center of the Grand Zero. Then here's the river like this. And between, this is 1 kilometer from the center, and the 2 kilometers, and I was in between 1 kilometer and this river, because I can tell here, excuse me, this is the last bridge. Yeah, around here. around here. So probably 1 kilo, 0.5 kilometer or 14, 16. Oh, then after this, I've crossed this bridge to go to the near this river around here. Maybe, no, not that much. Around here, yeah. Then from here to my parents came to took me home. My house was this another river. Last river around here. Around here. My mother's house, my parents' house. So the house is burned, but why this house didn't burn was, one house was, that the huge building was there, they covered up. So, you know, the red place is a burned place. Then this is the Nagasaki. Nagasaki was small than the Hiroshima city. And the different bombs. Thank you. Then, 他のはない。
あるよ、大丈夫です。どれを
ノーマンカズンズと一緒の。
このポスターのところ。
See, before, see, as I told you, before bomb dropped, Japanese house so crowd, so get together. That's why they have to break middle of this one and the next one, and they make rooms. And all this one. See, this is